400 facts about the world that are really interesting. 1. Spider silk is the strongest natural material, even surpassing steel, in strength and toughness. 2. Chess has more possible positions than atoms in the observable universe. 3. Expiration dates on water bottles refer to the plastic, which can degrade over time, not the water itself. 4. The largest swimming pool in the world is located in Chile. It spans 1 kilometer from one end to the other and holds 250 million liters of seawater. 5. Did you know that Basenji dogs are unable to bark? This peculiarity sets them apart from other dog breeds and makes them especially interesting. 6. The probability of finding a blue lobster is 1 in 2 million due to a genetic anomaly. 7. In Morocco, due to the scarcity of food on the ground, goats are known to climb argan trees in search of food. 8. The actors who played Mickey and Minnie got married in real life. 9. There is a unique transparent flower in the world called the skeleton flower, found in Japan, China, and the USA. 10. It is not possible to fold a square piece of paper in half more than 7 times. 11. In the original script of Back to the Future, the time machine was not a DeLorean, but a refrigerator. 12. The human body contains about 37 liters of water, making up about 60% of our body weight. 13. Bhutan is the only country that uses gross national happiness as a measure of success, prioritizing the well-being of its population over economic growth. 14. Wild dolphins communicate using special whistles. Research suggests these sounds help them recognize each other and respond when they hear the whistles of other dolphins. 15. Did you know that the thumb on any hand is the same length as the nose of that same body? 16. India withdrew from the 1950 World Cup because they were not allowed to play barefoot. 17. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the USA, designed by Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and built by Gustave Eiffel. 18. The oldest restaurant in the world was founded in 1725. Its name is Casa Botin, and it's in Madrid, Spain. In 1 hour, you can experience centuries of culinary history in this place. 19. The only underwater museum in the world is in Lanzarote and is known as the Atlantic Museum. 20. The famous game Monopoly was created by an anti-capitalist to critique capitalism. 21. The famous Hollywood sign originally read Hollywoodland. 22. In the Tokyo subway, there are people called pushers who earn $1,500 a month. Their job is to help people get into crowded trains. 23. Cockaratul, the rare and tiny mole photographed in the Australian desert, is currently very little known. 24. Apples are made up of about 25% air, which is why they can float in water. 25. Cats sleep more than 70% of their lives. 26. Chimpanzees also suffer from fits of laughter, demonstrating surprising similarities to humans in their expression of emotions. 27. Although the centipede is named for its supposed 100 legs, it actually has about 30. 28. When two people are in love, their heartbeats synchronize, especially during significant moments like a wedding. 29. Sudan, in the Nubian region, has the highest concentration of pyramids in the world, with a total of 255, surpassing countries like Egypt and Mexico. 30. The Sahara Desert was a tropical rainforest 6,000 years ago. 31. Einstein was not a good student and had difficulty speaking at age 9, which led his parents to worry about his development. 32. Barbie and Ken were named after the children of creator Ruth Handler, who were named Barbara and Kenneth, respectively. 33. Red Bull was sued for false advertising for its claim that the drink gives you wings and had to pay $13 million. 34. Nintendo and Universal built Super Nintendo World, a theme park in Japan, inspired by Mario Brotherhood, featuring attractions like Mario Kart, Koopas, and Yoshi Adventure. 35. The first 10 minutes of a first date can be a facade, as we try to make a good impression. 36. 16% of women are born blonde, but 33% of women are blonde at some point in their lives. 37. The letter J is the only letter not present in the periodic table of chemical elements. 38. A person blinks approximately 25,000 times a week. 39. The elephant is the only animal with 4 knees, highlighting its unique anatomy in the animal kingdom. 40. Shakespeare's daughter was illiterate, a surprising revelation about the family of the famous playwright. 41. Donald Duck cartoons were banned in Finland because the character did not wear pants. 42. The most common name in the world is Mohammed. 43. Did you know that in Switzerland, it is illegal to have just one guinea pig because it is considered animal cruelty, as they are social beings and can feel lonely? 44. Anti-cheating hats. The method proposed by a teacher in the Philippines to prevent exam copying is something curious that has gone viral after being made from cardboard, clothing, and even egg cartons. 45. The atoms that make up our bodies are over 13.7 billion years old, having formed during the Big Bang. 46. Salvador Dali designed the Chupa Chups logo in 1969, being a well-known surrealist artist. 47. Coca-Cola cannot be purchased in only 2 countries in the world, North Korea and Cuba. 48. The blue color of Facebook was chosen because of Mark Zuckerberg's color blindness, as this color is one he sees best. 49. Al Pacino's face was the first logo of Facebook until it was changed in 2007. 50. A cloud weighs on average 1 billion tons, equivalent to about 10,000 tanker trucks. If you like these facts, we invite you to like the video and subscribe. Let's continue. 51. Carrots used to be purple, but from the 16th century onward, they were deliberately bred to change their color to orange. 52. Losing your pinky finger could mean a loss of 50% of the strength in your arm, which is a surprising but significant fact. 53. It is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. No matter how hard you try, your body won't allow it. 54. Crows and bees have the ability to recognize human faces, showcasing their intelligence and cognitive abilities. 55. Russia is larger in size than Pluto, highlighting the vastness of its territory. 56. Chewing gum while cutting an onion can prevent tears, a technique worth trying. 57. Did you know that Hamburg is known for having the most bridges in a city, with a total of 2,302 bridges, making it a unique place? 58. A healthy human eye can differentiate up to 10 million distinct colors. Only 12% of the world's population possesses this incredible visual ability. 59. Honey is a unique food that does not spoil, remaining fresh forever due to its high sugar content and low water amount. 60. France is the most popular tourist destination in the world, with an astonishing approximately 89 million visitors a year. 61. The lower eyelid has about 80 eyelashes, which play an important role in protecting the eyes. 62. Parrots can talk because they have an organ called a syrinx, which allows them to produce a wide range of sounds. 63. The human body releases enough heat in 30 minutes to boil almost half a liter of water, demonstrating the efficiency of our system. 64. Bats are valuable to U.S. agriculture, as by eating pest insects, they save the industry more than $3.7 billion a year. 65. Jellyfish have existed for 650 million years, making them one of the oldest species to inhabit the Earth. 66. Hummingbirds flap their wings very fast, about 53 times per second. Additionally, they can fly backward, thanks to the way they move their wings in circles. 67. Horses use facial expressions as a means of communication with each other, demonstrating a sophisticated form of social interaction. 68. San Marino, founded in the year 301, is considered the oldest country in the world. 69. Baku is the largest city located below sea level, situated 28 meters below sea level. 70. Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world, surpassed only by Chinese in terms of native speakers. 71. Contrary to popular belief, the Great Wall of China is not visible from space to the naked eye without the aid of a telescope or other magnifying devices. 72. Did you know that astronaut Neil Armstrong wanted to take a football to the moon, but NASA did not allow it? 73. Australia is not only the widest continent on Earth, but it is also wider than the moon, with a diameter of nearly 4,000 kilometers, compared to the moon's 3,400 kilometers. 74. The sun releases more energy in 1 second than all the energy consumed by humanity since its beginning. 75. Did you know that Napoleon Bonaparte calculated that the stones from the pyramids of Egypt would be enough to build a wall around France? This fact is a widely known urban legend. 76. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania is the highest mountain in Africa and the tallest inactive volcano in the world. 77. CDs were designed to hold 72 minutes of music, coinciding with the duration of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. 78. Human teeth cannot heal themselves as they are covered in enamel, which is not living tissue. Additionally, human teeth are almost as hard as diamonds. 79. Nutmeg contains certain compounds that can affect the mind when consumed in significant amounts. 80. Ketchup was once sold as medicine to treat indigestion in 1834, demonstrating its unconventional early uses. 81. Did you know that the moon experiences a lunar earthquakes due to tidal stresses related to its distance from the Earth? 82. According to a Stanford study, the true probability of winning a coin toss is not 50-50, but more like 51-49, favoring the side that was facing up when it was tossed. 83. In Antarctica, Lake Vostok, beneath the ice sheet, has been isolated for millions of years and may harbor unique forms of life. 84. Of the 206 bones in the adult human body, 52 are found in the feet, illustrating the complexity and importance of this part of the body. 85. Women blink twice as often as men on average, showing an interesting biological difference. 86. McDonald's initially sold hot dogs in 1937, before shifting its menu to hamburgers around 1950, reflecting the evolution of the fast food chain. 87. Anthony Hopkins never blinks throughout the entire 1991 film, The Silence of the Lambs, highlighting his acting skill and the intensity of his performance. 88. Thomas Edison was afraid of the dark, which motivated him to invent the light bulb in 1879, demonstrating how personal fears can inspire great innovations. 89. Ants never sleep because they primarily live underground and do not follow a regular day-night cycle. 90. Nails grow at an average rate of about 3.47 millimeters per month, showing consistent but gradual growth. 91. The speed of saliva in a sneeze can reach between 110 and 160 kilometers per hour, illustrating the force of this reflex. 92. From space at the International Space Station, you can witness 15 sunrises and 15 sunsets each day. A stunning view from an orbital perspective. 93. It is estimated that diamonds rain down on Jupiter and Saturn at a rate of about 10 million tons per year, revealing the unique composition of their atmospheres. 94. Contrary to its name, the white rhinoceros is not white, but gray, which may surprise some. 95. Daily we lose between 35 and 100 hairs from our scalp as part of the hair growth and shedding cycle. 96. Although the size of our eyes remains the same from birth, our nose and ears continue to grow throughout life. 97. Did you know that Einstein's theory of relativity suggests that time passes more slowly near massive objects, known as time dilation? 98. A single piece of bone can support up to 9 tons of weight, demonstrating the incredible strength of bone tissue. 99. More than 90% of airplane accidents have survivors, highlighting the effectiveness of safety measures and technology in modern aviation. 100. Hedgehogs can have between 5,000 and 7,000 quills on their bodies, providing effective protection against predators. 101. It is estimated that we have an average of 1,400 dreams per year, indicating frequent dream activity during the sleep cycle. 102. In the Middle Ages, sugar was considered a luxury item, reflecting its rarity and value during that historical period. 103. Anteaters consume about 15,000 ants daily, ensuring they satisfy their appetite. 104. Globally, there are more chickens than people, which is quite surprising considering the human population. 105. According to updated data, Mount Everest is continuously growing, increasing by a few millimeters each year due to tectonic activity between the Indian and Eurasian plates. 106. The shark is capable of winking both eyes, making it the only fish with this unique ability. 107. A strange metal monolith was found in the Utah desert in 2020 and later removed, leading to various theories about its origin. 108. The sailfish is the fastest fish, capable of reaching speeds of up to 110 kilometers per h over short distances. 109. Indonesia has the largest number of active volcanoes in the world. 110. Whales can sleep while swimming slowly, allowing them to rest while still moving. 111. The giant fruit bat, native to the Philippines, is the largest in the world, with a wingspan of up to 5 feet. 112. The tongue of a blue whale weighs as much as an adult elephant. 113. Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, is built on 14 interconnected islands by more than 50 bridges. 114. Seahorses are unique among marine species because the males give birth and care for the young. 115. Human DNA shares 60% similarity with banana DNA, 80% with mice, and 96% with chimpanzees. 116. In Bangladesh, Taiwan, and Egypt, the act of cheating on an exam can result in serious penalties, demonstrating the strictness of the consequences. 117. Giraffes are animals that do not make sounds, distinguishing them from many other species in the animal kingdom. 118. The Lonomia obliqua caterpillar, despite its cute appearance, is one of the most venomous species in the world. 119. The saguaro cactus in the Sonoran Desert grows extremely slowly, less than 1 meter in 20 years, but can live up to 200 years and reach heights of 20 meters. 120. Did you know that sound travels faster in water than in air? In fact, its speed in water is about 4 times greater than in air. 121. The Amazon River is the longest and most voluminous in the world, being so wide in some places that you cannot see the opposite shore from the other bank. 122. There is a little-known word, ultracrepidarian, which describes someone who gives opinions on subjects they know nothing about, according to the Royal Spanish Academy. 123. The chameleon can move its eyes independently, providing it with excellent panoramic vision. 124. The Eiffel Tower is nearly 15 centimeters taller in the summer due to the thermal expansion of iron. 125. The Pontiac GS was the first prototype of a transparent car in history, manufactured by General Motors in 1939. 126. Venus is the only planet that rotates counterclockwise on its axis, although it orbits the Sun every 225 Earth days. 127. Unlike many national anthems, the Spanish anthem, the Marcha Real, has no official lyrics, making it one of the few in the world in this situation. 128. Hangzhou Cave in Vietnam is the largest cave in the world, with gigantic dimensions. 129. The famous stone heads of Easter Island have complete bodies, as discovered in 2010, when archaeologists found full figures up to 10 meters tall. 130. M&Ms are named after the entrepreneurs who created them, Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray. Although their relationship was not the best, as Mars eventually acquired Murray's stake in the business. 131. The company WhatsApp has a team of only 55 employees, mostly maintaining the original team after being acquired by Facebook. 132. Fisons Island changes nationality every 6 months, sharing sovereignty between Spain and France, being Spanish from February to July, and French for the rest of the year. 133. It is estimated that 80% of a baby's cognitive abilities come from their maternal heritage, highlighting the maternal influence on intellectual development. 134. To produce 1 kilogram of honey, the work of 2,500 bees is needed, which means 200,000 flights, covering at least 8,000 kilometers, and visiting approximately 1.4 million flowers. 135. It takes 200 liters of water to produce 1 liter of Coca-Cola, revealing the high resource consumption in the production of this beverage. 136. The eyes make more movements than the legs, moving approximately 100,000 times a day, equivalent to walking 80 kilometers daily. 137. Record auction. A copy of the first Superman comic was sold for $6 million this year. 138. Tigers have unique stripes on their skin, just as humans have unique fingerprints. 139. Did you know that the University of Oxford is older than the Aztec culture, with records of its teaching dating back to 1096? 140. Ants can carry objects that are up to 50 times their own weight, due to the relative strength of their muscles. 141. The Nordstern Hotel in the Swiss Alps offers a unique experience by allowing guests to sleep under the stars at 1,900 meters high. 142. Humans can distinguish over 1 trillion different odors, illustrating the incredible olfactory capacity of the species. 143. Meryl Streep is the actress with the most nominations in Academy history, having won 3 times. 144. A mole can dig a tunnel 100 meters long in a single night, demonstrating its efficiency as a digger. 145. Mount St. Helens, located in Washington, is considered the youngest glacier in the world due to its recent formation. 146. Antarctica holds approximately 70% of the Earth's fresh water, highlighting its importance as a resource reserve. 147. A flea can jump 18 centimeters vertically and 33 centimeters horizontally, showcasing its incredible jumping ability relative to its size. 148. Avocados are considered fruits, not vegetables. Technically, they're single-seed berries. 149. Starfish do not have a centralized brain, but rather a nervous system distributed throughout their bodies. 150. The longest book in the world is In Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust, with approximately 9,609,000 characters in its complete French version. These are the first 50 facts. If you're enjoying the video, subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. 151. The sound of the sea and seashells is due to the surrounding noise resonating within them because of their hollow shape. In reality, what we hear is the flow of air inside the shell, and the same would happen with an empty glass. 152. Baby rabbits are called kittens. 153. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, chosen for its association with chivalry, purity, and innocence in Celtic mythology. 154. The first flight of an airplane took place on December 17, 1903, by the Wright brothers in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. 155. The arts used to be an Olympic sport until around 1950, with events awarding medals in music, painting, sculpture, and architecture. 156. The chef's hat has 100 folds, symbolizing the 100 ways to cook an egg. 157. In 2014, a Tinder match was recorded in Antarctica between two researchers in remote locations, one at McMurdo Station and the other camping 45 minutes away by helicopter. 158. The letter Q is the only letter that doesn't appear in the name of any U.S. state. 159. The quietest place in the world, known as an anechoic chamber, is located on Microsoft's campus in Redmond, Seattle. 160. Astolat Castle, the most expensive dollhouse, is worth $85 million, with 29 furnished rooms and 10,000 miniatures. 161. There is a fruit called black sapoto that tastes like chocolate pudding and is grown in Central and South America. 162. According to a random study conducted in 1995, pigeons have the ability to distinguish between Picasso and Monet. 163. The last letter added to the English alphabet was J in 1524. 164. The longest walkable journey in the world is 22,387 kilometers, starting in Russia and ending in South Africa. 165. All the pandas in the world, except 3, are owned by China, as the Chinese government sent specimens to other countries as loans to increase their population and protect the species. 166. An ostrich's eye is larger than its brain. 167. The Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. 168. Japan has over 200 flavors of Kit Kat. 169. Flamingos bend their legs at the ankle, not the knee. 170. The sound of thunder is caused by the rapid heating and cooling of the air around a lightning bolt, creating a shock wave perceived as thunder. 171. The first email ever sent contained the letters Quartuyo, which are the letters from the first row of the keyboard. 172. On Uranus, the seasons last 21 years due to its tilt. 173. Gucci holds a Guinness World Record for selling the most expensive jeans, priced at $3,314. 174. Not everyone knows that HTC was the pioneering company that, along with Samsung, took the risk of launching the first app to market. Google Maps navigation and the popular game Angry Birds were spearheads in this life-changing advancement. 175. The Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the ocean, is nearly 11 kilometers below sea level. 176. China has the most internet users in the world, reaching 1,092,000,000 in 2023. 177. The city where mouse hunting is banned is Cleveland, Ohio, USA. 178. The Hawaiian alphabet consists of 12 letters, 5 vowels, A-U-I-O-U, and 7 consonants, H-K-L-M-N-P-W. 179. Clicking 10 million times with a mouse burns 1 calorie. 180. A drop of oil can contaminate 25 liters of water. 181st. Dugongs, similar to manatees, are aquatic mammals. They became extinct in China in 2008, and since then, no dugongs have been recorded along the country's coasts. Additionally, according to legend, these animals inspired myths about the origin of mermaids. 182. Fireflies produce their own light through bioluminescence to attract potential mates during mating. 183. The first mobile phone in the world weighed 800 grams. It was the Motorola Dynatac 8000X 184. Did you know that the most commonly used password in the world is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 185. Moriah is the largest mirror-covered building in the world, located in the Saudi Arabian desert. It is a cultural center with stunning architecture that appears invisible in the Alula desert landscape. 186. The first product sold on the internet was a pizza from Pizza Hut. 187. Koalas can live their entire lives without drinking water. They also have fingerprints almost identical to humans, which has caused confusion at crime scenes. 188. A person can go a month without food, but only 7 days without drinking water. 189. The first emoji used was a happy face, created by computer scientist Scott Fahlman in 1982. 190. It takes 140 liters of water to grow the coffee beans for 1 cup. 191. Plants grow faster when exposed to music. 192. Panda bears can spend up to 12 hours a day eating. 193. A snail can sleep for up to 3 years. A regular nap lasts about a week. 194. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is the largest living organism in the world and is visible from space. 195. Did you know that a pineapple plant takes 2 years to produce its fruit? 196. The Atacama Desert in Chile is the driest place on Earth, even drier than the Sahara. 197. There are more than 10,000 types of tomatoes in the world. 198. The Earth contains about 525 million cubic kilometers of water. 199. Jack Nicholson is the actor with the most nominations in Academy history, with 12. 200. Reindeer eyes turn blue in winter to help them see better in low light. 201. Animals with fast metabolism like flies and hummingbirds perceive time faster, while those with slow metabolism like turtles and whales perceive it slower. 202. Dog's sense of smell is about 100,000 times stronger than that of humans, but they only have 1/6 of our taste buds. 203. Polar bears have black skin, and their hairs are hollow. They have a thick layer of body fat that keeps them warm while swimming, and a double-layered coat that protects them from the air. Arctic cold. 204. Russia occupies the equivalent of 10% of the Earth's surface, with 17,980,250 kilometers. 205. Mongolia, whose capital is Ulaanbaatar, is the sovereign country with the lowest population density. It has 3,112,800 inhabitants, having an average of less than 2 inhabitants per square kilometer. 206. Dolphins sleep with one eye open and the other closed. 207. The bombardier beetle can launch a high-temperature chemical spray from its abdomen. As a defense, 208 male gentoo penguins propose to females by giving them a pebble. 209. Frogfish have no teeth and must swallow prey to feed. 210. An electric eel can produce enough electricity to light up to 10 electric light bulbs. 211. Did you know that the warmer climate causes more female turtles to be born than males? 212. Bolivia has the record for being the flattest country on planet Earth. 213. Within 4 billion years, our galaxy will collide with the Andromeda Galaxy. 214. The peregrine falcon is the fastest bird in the world, especially reaching high speeds when it is in a dive in search of prey. 215. Oysters can change gender depending on which one is suitable for mating. 216. The cheetah is the fastest land animal, reaching speeds of up to 113 kilometers per h in short races. 217. Sea sponges were recognized as animals in 1825. 218. Humans fish approximately 100 million of sharks per year. 219. The human body has the same amount of beauty as chimpanzees. 220. In South Korea, there is the Purple Island, where everything revolves around the color violet, attracting many tourists due to its unique theme. 221. Slow lorises are a species of poisonous mammal that has a special gland on its arms that produces a toxin activated by saliva, used as a defense against predators. 222. Crabs are marine species that have teeth in their stomach. 223. Alaska used to be part of Russia before it was sold to the United States for just over $7 million at the time. It is now a key territory for the extraction of natural resources. 224. France's longest land border is in Brazil, with an extension of 673 kilometers, thanks to French Guiana. 225. La Rinconada. It is the highest city in the world, located in the Andes, at more than 5,100 m high. 226. Did you know that Japan has 14,125 islands? 227. Reindeer perform a walking spiral as a defense tactic against predators, making it difficult to attack a single one of them. And more. It is likely that the predator will be hurt in the middle of the stampede. 228. The first man to circumnavigate the world was the Spanish navigator Juan Sebastián del Cano in September 1522. 229. Spain is the country with the highest number of bars per inhabitant. 230. The octobajo is the largest double bass in the world, capable of emitting bass and deep sounds, although playing it without assistance is difficult due to its height of 4 m. 231. In 2016, Luke Ians made history by jumping without a parachute from 1,600 m and landing on a 30 by 30 m net in California, achieving a world record. 232. In the Sahara Desert, it has snowed as it did in 2018, although it is not common, and the snow usually melts quickly. 233. Machu Picchu is built earthquake-proof using an engineering technique called ashlar. 234. Approximately a third of the games purchased on Steam are never played. 235. Japan's national anthem, known as Kimigayo, is the oldest and shortest in the world, made up of just 5 lines of text. 236. The last time a pure gold medal was awarded at the Olympic Games was in 1912. The current medals are not 100% pure gold. 237. In 2001, Google Images was created due to the great demand of people looking for images of the green dress that Jennifer Lopez had worn at the 2000 Grammy Awards. 238. The entire amount of gold extracted to date would be enough to fill only 3.5 Olympic swimming pools. 239. The song of the sperm whale stands out as the most powerful sound in nature, reaching levels of up to 233 decibels. 240. The Merak Garden in Dubai stands out as one of the flower gardens largest in the world, housing more than 500,000 flowers. 241. The version of Excel 97 included a secret and airplane simulation game was hidden in its code. 242. The film Matrix achieved a milestone by becoming the first to sell 1 million copies in DVD format. 243. Did you know that in Japan, manhole covers become works of art? Hundreds of municipalities have decorated them to beautify their public spaces. 244. In 1826, Nippur Niepce captured the first photograph in history from the balcony of his house in France. 245. Plasticine had its origin in a product for cleaning wallpaper that was not in demand, but became an essential game. 246. The woodpecker hits the wood up to 16 times per second, exerting a deceleration force with each peck that is 1 times the force of gravity. 247. Did you know that India has the highest percentage of vegetarians, while Russia has the lowest? 248. Leonardo da Vinci spent several years painting the Mona Lisa without considering it ever finished. 249. This is the narrowest street in the world. It is only 31 centimeters wide. It is located in a city in the southwest of Germany and is in the Guinness Book of Records. 250. Minim's Rapid Jai song holds the Guinness record for having the most words in a single, with 1,560 in just over 5 minutes. 251. General Sherman is a giant sequel in Sequoia National Park, California. It is the largest single trunk tree in the world by volume, and it is more than 2,300 years old. 252. Ants lack sufficient mass to suffer damage from the force of a fall, regardless of height. 253. Still roads built during the Roman Empire are used today. 254. The golden dart frog of Colombia and Panama is the most toxic vertebrate. Its venom can kill 10 adults. 255. Zebras have black and white stripes, possibly as a strategy to avoid insect bites. 256. The Juno space probe traveled for almost 5 years to reach the orbit of Jupiter. 257. Sasae-san, an anime created by Machiko Aba, has been broadcast since 1969 and has more than 7,500 episodes to date. 258. Volkswagen owns a conglomerate of automobile brands that they include Audi, Bentley, Bugatti, Ducati, Lamborghini, and Porsche, among others. 259. In China, there is a solar power plant in the shape of giant pandas. 260. The Pixar team spent 3 years studying the physics of curly hair for its representation in the film Brad. 261. Sweat of hippos is pink and serves as protection against the sun, insects, and germs. 262. In the Netherlands, they built a bridge exclusively for redoors, although in its first 2 years, only 5 squirrels used it. 263. Although flamingos can reach a maximum speed of 35 miles in 60 minutes and are capable of flying, they generally choose to fly at night. 264. The most efficient vehicle in the world is the Eximus 4. This single-seater can travel 10,000 kilometers with the equivalent of the energy obtained with 1 L of gasoline. 265. They built the tallest sandcastle in the world in Denmark. Did you know that it reached more than 20 m in height and almost 5,000 tons of sand? 266. In 2005, Blockbuster had the opportunity to acquire Netflix for only $50 million, but they chose not to do so. 267. Which they have a life expectancy of up to 30 years and spend between 15 and 18 hours a day sleeping due to their slow metabolism. 268. Approximately 80% of animal species on the planet have 6 legs, mainly because most are insects. 69. Nomophobia is the irrational fear of being left without a mobile phone. 270. The first product to use a barcode was a pack of chewing gum in 1974. 271. Although the language is believed to be at least 550,000 years old, many linguists suggest it is much older. Some estimate up to 500,000 years. 272. It is estimated that there are around 10,000 billion ants in the world, which is approximately equivalent to the weight of the entire human population. 273. The island of Kosima in Japan is known as Rubber Island due to its population of wild rabbits. 274. Did you know that Pescoy? It is considered the most expensive aquatic pet in the world due to its rarity and the scarcity of specimens. 275. Cows, sheep, and goats lack upper front teeth. 276. In the 1940s, the banknote with the highest denomination was 100 trillion pengos from Hungary. 277. In Singapore, there is a floating platform capable of holding up to 9,000 people for event. 278. India, Thailand, and China are the countries where people read the most hours during the week. 279. The Microraptor was the smallest dinosaur that existed and weighed less than a Chihuahua dog. 280. Apple's first logo featured an illustration of Isaac Newton sitting under a tree. 281. France became the first country to prohibit supermarkets from throwing away or destroying unsold food. 282. Before The Simpsons, the most successful animated series was The Flintstones. 283. The coldest place on Earth. The Antarctic Plateau, specifically at the Russian Vostok base, is known for recording some of the lowest temperatures on the planet, reaching 89.2 GRC. 284. The oldest operating hotel in the world is located in Japan and is called Nayama Onyen Kyun, founded in the year 705. 285. The Rubik's Cube is the best-selling toy in the world, with more than 450 million units sold. Despite its apparent simplicity, the Rubik's Cube has more than 43 trillion possible combinations. 286. Did you know that the paradox of friendship suggests that people tend to have fewer friends than their own friends? 287. Bubble wrap was invented in 1957 and was originally designed as wallpaper. 288. Did you know that the Oscar Award for Best Animated Film was established in 2001, with SEC being the first winner? 289. The most viewed video in the history of YouTube is the children's song, Baby Shark. 290. Papua New Guinea is the most linguistically diverse country, with a total of 832 spoken languages. 291. Dentists recommend keeping your toothbrush at least 2 m from the toilet to avoid contamination. 292. Mario Brothers' mustache was designed to distinguish between the mouth and nose due to pixel limitations on the original Nintendo console. 293. The Cuse Comet in Puebla, Mexico is recognized as the smallest volcano in the world, with approximately 13 m high and a crater diameter of 23 m. It is a point of tourist and scientific interest. 294. The clown cat is the oldest species of cat that still exists, dating back 12 million years. 295. The pyrosomes, known as the unicorn of the sea, is a bioluminescent marine colonial tunicate that can reach between 13 and 18 m in length, filter seedlings, and offer an impressive spectacle in the ocean. 296. The paradoxical frog is an amazing animal that experiences shrinkage while developing. 297. The largest flower in the world is the Rafflesia arnoldi, with a diameter of more than 1 m and a weight of 9 kilograms. 298. The process for making silk cloth was a secret kept by China for more than 3,000 years. 299. The largest diamond in the world is the Cullinan, discovered in South Africa, which weighs more 3,000 carats and is in the possession of British royalty. 300. The first cellular telephone network was established in Japan in 1979. 301. Jericho in SIS Jordan is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, with evidence of human settlement dating back more from 11,000 years ago. 302. Japan has more vending machines per person than any other country. 303. The characteristic smell of old books comes from the decomposition of organic compounds in the paper. 304. Actress Jennifer Lawrence has a tattoo on her hand that says H2O as reminder to drink water. 305. Ledges Sticks, with a duration of 35 days, is considered the longest film in the history of cinema. 306. The longest wedding dress in the world is 3 kilometers long. 307. The Mona Lisa has changed color over time due to the aging of the pigments used in their creation, which means that their current appearance may differ from the original. 308. An interesting fact is that around 170,000 pencils can be made from an average tree. 309. Did you know that Switzerland and the Vatican are the only countries that have square flags? 310. The longest anthem in the world is that of Greece, called Ode to Freedom, which consists of 158 stanzas. And even more interesting is that it is a poem written by Dionysius Solomos. 311. The smallest mammal in the world is the nosebag of kitty pig that measures less than 30 mm. 312. Repeatedly watching your favorite movie can help calm and reduce anxiety. 313. The group Aerosmith made more money from the release of the video game Guitar Hero Aerosmith than from either of their last 2 albums. 314. In Finland, there is a rock called Kumaki that is perfectly balanced on another rock, defying the laws of physics. 315. The Burj Khalifa, located in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, is the tallest building in the world, with a height of 828 m. 316. Did you know that in its first year in 1903, the Gillette brand barely managed to sell 168 razors? 317. Watermelon is the fruit with the highest water content, constituting 92% of its composition. 318. Colossus is the first computer in history created in 1944 by Tommy Flowers in the United Kingdom. On the other hand, the Kenby I-1 is considered the first personal computer launched in 1971. 319. In Copenhagen, Denmark, more than 40% of the population travels to work or school by bicycle. 320. Placing dry tea bags in shoes helps eliminate odors daily. Next, 321. Half of the world's oxygen is produced in the oceans through the photosynthesis of various algae, which is very curious, making them the true lungs of the planet. 322. Did you know that the Savannah cat is a mix between the domestic cat and the serval, being the largest cat that can be kept as a pet? 323. The Mexican chirinola, also called the walking cactus, grows horizontally, giving the impression that this plant is at risk due to the decline in its population. 324. The largest pure gold ingot in the world, produced in 2005, weighs 250 kilograms and is on public display at the Toy Gold Museum in Japan. 325. Antarctica is considered a desert due to its low rainfall, which reaches approximately 200 mm on the coast and is even less inland. 326. Pet dogs and cats for 30 minutes strengthens the body and helps reduce stress. 327. The Massner Mountain Museum in Italy, located on the Krumplatz Mountain, was designed by the mountaineer Roald Massner, and the architect Sadiv, offers panoramic views and exhibits objects related to climbing. 328 United States banknotes are made of a cloth-like texture rather than conventional paper, as popularly believed, with 75% cotton and 25% linen. 329. The scientific and musical bell, campanologists and experts in this field. They are hired to make and maintain bells in churches. 330. The Jonah complex, or the fear of success, is a real psychological condition in which a person fears reaching their full potential. 331. February, which can have 28 or 29 days, is the only month of the year that may lack a full moon. 332. Mosquitoes locate their victims by tracking the carbon dioxide emitted by people being more active at certain times of the day. 333. China has the same official schedule throughout the country, despite covering 5 uses schedules geographically. 334. Contrary to popular belief, when a cat meows, it is communicating with humans, not with other cats. 335. Russia and Japan have not yet signed a peace treaty after World War II. 336. Robert Downey Jr. has played the same superhero Iron Man in 10 films, setting a record. 337. Elephants can communicate through infrasound that is below the human hearing threshold. 338. Rhinoceros beetles are incredibly strong and can carry up to 1,000 times their own weight. 339. More than 1 million people live underground in Baiyun, China, in shelters that are now used as low-cost housing. 340. Kangaroos and emu cannot walk backwards, which is why they appear on the coat of arms of Australia. 341. 90% of all the ice on the planet is found in Antarctica. 342. The largest pearl ever found, valued at approximately $100 million, was discovered by a Filipino fisherman inside a giant clam. He kept it as a lucky charm for 10 years before learning its true value. 343. Most of the world's helium will run out in 2 or 3 decades. 344. It is said that the Michelin stars that reward restaurants emerged as a plan by the Michelin Tire Company to promote tourism and encourage people to travel more. 345. The longest and most uninterrupted train trip possible is from Vietnam to Portugal, with a total distance of more than 18,000 kilometers. 346. Henningsberg, known as Henning CI, is a town in Norway with impressive views towards the mountains and the open sea. Its Henning turf football field lacks conventional stands. 347. Did you know that Mercedes-Benz carried out tests with car without a steering wheel or pedals that were only controlled with a lever or a joystick? 348. There are 22 countries in the world that do not have an army, navy, or air force. 349. The characteristic sound of the whips is due to the fact that the tip travels faster than the speed of the sound, causing a sonic explosion. 350. Despite their hump, camels have straight spines. 351. During the Roman Empire, the city of Rome had a population density greater than that of New York today, a notable curiosity with about 1 million inhabitants. 352. Did you know that New York is the richest city in the world, thanks to its 349,000 millionaires, a figure that has increased nearly 50% in the last decade. 353. An average pencil can draw a continuous line of 56 kilometers before running out. 354. Scott W. is an artist who specifically dedicates himself to creating works with dust and dirt. on car windows using only his hands and a paintbrush. 355 ostriches can run at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per h and maintain that speed for longer periods than horses. 356. There is a city in Turkey called Batman. 357. The original 1891 patent for toilet paper shows that the correct side of use is facing outwards, which resolves the dispute over its placement. 358. The restaurant with the most branches in the world is McDonald's, with more than 40,000 locals. 359. One day on Mercury is equivalent to 59 days on Earth. 360. Since 1984, actor Jackie Chan has released 20 music albums and has sung in Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese, Taiwanese, and English. 361. The fastest plant, the Mimosa pudica, also known as sensitive plant, has the ability to quickly close its leaves in response to touch or other stimuli. This movement occurs in less than a second. 362. Japanese gymnast Shun Fujimoto won a gold medal at the 1976 Olympic Games, despite having a broken knee, and he had not revealed his injury to anyone. 363. During its production, The Lion King was considered a secondary film, since Disney's best animators were working on Pocahontas film at the time. 364. Mauna Kea in Hawaii is taller than Everest if measured from the base to the top, because of its base on the seabed. 365. Did you know that most of the names of countries in the world that begin with the letter A also end with the letter A? The only exceptions are Afghanistan and the Netherlands Antilles. 366. Jupiter is larger than all other planets in the solar system combined. 367. Mexico's full name is the United Mexican States, reflecting its federative structure and rich historical heritage, as well as its cultural diversity. 368. Pigeons' feathers weigh more than their skeletons. 369. Dog collars with beaks were invented in ancient Greece to protect dogs from attacks by wolves and other predators. 370. Despite the classic image, the helmets of the Vikings actually did not have horns. 371. Penguins have special glands that allow them to get rid of excess of salt in their bodies, which allows them to hydrate in some cases with salt water. 372. Did you know that in Thailand, there is an annual festival where thousands of floating lanterns are launched into the night sky? 373. It is more profitable to extract gold from computers to recycle it than to extract it directly from the land. 374. The Incas used ropes with knots, called quipus, to keep their records and accounts. 375. The famous song, Blue Suede Shoes, by Audie Presley, is actually a cover. The original version was created by the musician, Cor Porkin. 376. The Pacific Ocean received its name thanks to the navigator Ferdinand Magellan, who described it as a place with calm and peaceful waters. In 1520 and 377, Iceland is the only place in the world where there is surprisingly no presence of mosquitoes. 378. According to a study, teams or athletes who wear red are statistically more likely to win than others. 379. The largest butterfly in the world is the Atlas butterfly, with a wingspan of up to 30 centimeters. 380. During an emergency landing, some airplanes have the ability to release all the fuel from the wings to avoid an explosion. 381. There are bioluminescent mushrooms that can produce its own light, such as the genus Mycena, and some species of fungi of the genus Armillaria. 382. The Vuga sturgeon is the largest freshwater fish in the world, weighing more than 2,000 kilograms and reaching almost 8 m in length. It lives in Europe and can live up to 150 years. 383. Red pandas use their fluffy tails as blankets to keep warm while they sleep. 384. In most cases, male chameleons will change color immediately in response to seeing another male, and in this case, when seeing themselves in a mirror. 385. The development of the big game. Auto 5 cost $265 million to produce. 386. Some people are born with an extra hole in the ear, called the preauricular sinus, which scientists believe may be an evolutionary remnant of gills. 387. The hole in the caps of some pens was designed to avoid the risk of suffocation if accidentally swallowed. 388. Sunflowers can absorb radiation and help detoxify the earth, as observed in the Fukushima area after the nuclear disaster. 389. Did you know that bottles are usually brown or green? It is done to protect the liquid components from the sun's ultraviolet rays that could alter its taste. 390. Jai Deb is the human with the largest hands on the entire planet. He is known as the real-life Popel. 391. Sharks can live inside underwater volcanoes due to their resistance to heat, as was discovered in a volcano called Kabachi. 392. The largest navigable aqueduct in the world is in Magdeburg, Germany, with a length of 918 m. It is used to connect canals and supports the weight of 24,000 tons of steel and more of 68,000 mce of concrete. 393. The fifth pocket of jeans was originally designed to carry pocket watches in the era when there were no wristwatches. 394. The Marin Tet restaurant in Taiwan serves food in toilets and ice cream with a peculiar presentation, including decorations that imitate bathroom elements such as chairs, plates, and glasses. 395. All the continents together form the silhouette of a chicken, which can be seen as a geographical curiosity. 396. The best-selling product in the world is Coca-Cola, with more than 24 million sales in 200 countries and a daily sale of 2,000 million cans. 397. The amazing octopus, with a transparent head that allows you to see its brain and contorts to imitate other creatures, was captured in the Pacific Ocean, south of the Philippines. 398. Most school buses are yellow because the yellow color is easily detectable for people with vision problems and in adverse weather conditions such as fog or snow. 399. The red-bellied piranha is considered the most aggressive fish on the planet, capable of eating almost any living being or anything else that comes into contact with it. I crossed him in the South American rivers. 400. The most viewed photo in history is the Windows XP wallpaper. Exists in real life and is located in California, United States.